Welcome back to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. I have Peter Berdusco on the show with me, President, CEO, Guyana Gold Strike, but we're going to talk about a different project, the Maradi Gold Project, on this segment. All right, welcome back to the show, Peter.
Great. Thanks for having me again, Michael.
My pleasure. All right, I'm on your website. I've got the Maradi Gold Project up, and I wanted you to walk me through it for, where we are, where you're going, milestones, things of that nature.
Yeah, great. Well, again, I can't stress enough about being in the right geographical area or location. We're really pleased that we're in Guyana. We're dealing with a country that's English-speaking, British common law, democratically elected government, decent corporate tax rate. They have an established mining act there as well. So, all of those are just check marks in terms of for us as a mining exploration company. Then, the broader picture that I already spoke to was being in the Guyana Shield as well, and that we feel that it's underexplored shield. There's a lot of gold in the shield, and that this could very quickly become, the next sort of hot spot on the globe for mining exploration. So that's another check for us. And then when you drill down a bit more now, you drill down into our actual project, the Maradi Gold Project, which is in the southern part of Guyana. We like this. The majority of the gold projects or companies or deposits in Guyana are to the northwest, closer to the coastline. And so we're a little bit separated from that, and we believe we're potentially on the cutting edge of, leading edge of a second belt that's been identified. That's more to the south, and so there's a good opportunity there because there's definitely lots of land to explore and land available. And again, it's just a fresh new story for us in terms of Guyana is fresh in terms of looking at it from an exploration standpoint. Everybody knows West Africa or Burkina Faso, for example. But not only that, we're looking at a second potential belt here. So our ability to extend beyond Marudi is showing some strong potential.
How big do you think the belt is?
Well, the belt it extends into Suriname, it extends into Brazil, and in terms of ounces, I think we're really, really young on this. We're looking at definitely being able to. I don't even want to even guess actually, but there's a lot of small deposits in the belt, and right now we're sort of the main project in the belt area. And, as we continue to sort of get our feet going in that area, we'll expand a bit more and be, testing the spots that we think are conducive to mineralization. But there's strong potential for sure, even to see this belt move into the Brazil area as well.
All right. What I was trying to get to is I know from your core samples you've got depths. In other words, it's this many feet thick or meters thick and so on. But I'm looking at your website, historic resource estimates, like the Kilbourne, 322,000 ounces there, inferred at 68,000. What was it? The Maradi North, 84,000. Mazola Hill, Maradi North, Sutton, and Kilbourne, 403,000. And inferred is 67,800. So it looks like you're onto some pretty heavy resources here with this.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. And I mean, we're as an average, we're coming in around anywhere from maybe 2.5 grams. And one study was suggesting closer to 5 grams. And so those are good grades. Those are good grades anywhere. And the fact that again that we're open to depth, and if we want to drill down to Mazola Hill, one of the main development sites in particular, when they had done a pit design and they only went down 110 meters on it. Like I said, it's open at depth. So our ability to potentially double our ounces on that location right there can be easily done by just going another 100 or 200 meters below what was originally designed with that pit. So that's that's our focus, and I think we're very confident that we'll be able to add ounces quite quickly here as we get into our exploration, or what I call soft exploration on it.
I from what I can tell, it looks like you will. Let's change the channel just for a second. Key elements, and this is back to your managerial skills, and for the investors out there, key elements that make for a successful junior mining company.
Yeah, I mentioned very early on, management is key. And I probably could have spent more time speaking to our management, but in particular, when you're doing business anywhere in the world, you want to make sure that you have the right guys on the ground there. So our country manager is key, and you want to have a country manager that understands the culture, understands how business is done, and what it takes to move business forward on the ground there. And so that's a key element. We have that in place. So we have a very good country team. So that's your management team that has experience in terms of conducting business in a public junior exploration company. We have that, and we have the country team as well. So that's key. The right project, for sure. You need a project that has the blue sky. I'm an investor in the company myself, right? And so, I'm doing this because I believe in the blue sky. So you need to have that blue sky there, and you have it with projects like this where you can increase your ounces. You have the potential to double your ounces up. So that's key as well for what we do. Those are definitely two key elements. You want to make sure that when it comes to your project, that infrastructure is there. I can't express that enough. I'll give you an example on that as well. The main the main player in Guyana is a company called Guyana Goldfields. They spent over $40 million in putting a road access into their property. This company is doing very well. They trade at just under the $5 mark. They're just under, I think their market cap is about $800 or $900 million right now. And so definitely they had the money to put that out, but that's a large expense. Now you go to us, where we're a smaller company, we're a junior company, we're just getting our legs going, if you will, with our property here. If we were burdened with a cost like that could potentially kill us, and we're not. We have all season access to our property, and so we don't have to incur a cost like that. So I want the viewers who are listening to understand that infrastructure is absolutely critical to have infrastructure or some degree of infrastructure into place. So you don't want to be in a situation where, maybe you got the next gold mine, but it's in a location that's going to take $50 or $100 million just to kind of get going on. With what we have here with Maruti Gold, the Maruti Gold project, we have infrastructure all year round already there. And again, when you couple that with our mining license, those are strong aces that we have in our pocket.
Peter, we've got to wrap it up here. Stock symbol and contact information.
Yeah, so our stock symbol, we trade on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol GYA. And as I said earlier, our contact information, I would definitely direct everybody to our website. That's a great place to start to get information and get to know who we are. So it's GuyanaGoldstrike.com. And you can reach us at info at GuyanaGoldstrike.com. And you can also reach us by phone, and the number is 877-844-4661.
Great. Peter, thanks for being a guest.
Okay, thanks for having me, and we'll talk to you again soon.
You good. Peter Berdusco, President and CEO, GuyanaGoldstrike.com. You've been listening to CEO Money with Michael Yorba and Mervyn Price.
Thank you for listening to CEO Money. If you would like to be a guest on our show or know someone who should be on our show, please contact us at info@wfn1.com or our website, wfn1.com. If you would like to reach any of our guests, please visit us at wfn1.com. Join us on Twitter at WFN Live or our Facebook page at WFN Live. We will be back tomorrow with more great interviews and ahead-of-the-curve information you just can't get anywhere else.
CEO Money is sponsored by WF News 1 Incorporated. Views and opinions heard on CEO Money are not necessarily the opinion of this station or its management. Material on this program is intended for general information only and should not be taken as specific investment, tax, or legal advice.